What's up, City Sports Network? I'm back here with a very special guest, defensive end for the Hamilton Ticats, Mr. Cedric Wilcots. Cedric, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Really excited for this opportunity to speak with you. My first question is, you re-signed with the Hamilton Ticats after playing with them last season. What kind of led you to that decision?
Just being familiar with the staff in the front office and the whole organization. Being around, being there for the last year and a half. Just being around that family environment and just the culture they build, and I really feel like they're building something special there. So just trying to stick around and really wait on my opportunity to really show what I can do and really make some major steps forward for that organization.
Definitely. And you were also with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers in 2022.
Correct.
How would you assess the differences between those two organizations?
There really isn't many differences that a lot of people would think. You know what I'm saying? Like the day to day and how they structure practice and film and everything like that is actually very similar. So that's why I feel like Hamilton they have the same winning culture that Winnipeg has built over here, going to consecutive Grey Cups and winning Grey Cups and things of that nature. And I really feel like that can be that seed has already been planted in Hamilton.
Definitely. So, kind of transitioning here to your college career, you played at New Mexico State University. You had a pretty solid career. Your best season, stat-wise, was in 2018. And I look at your numbers, I feel like you made a huge improvement from 2017 to 2018. Granted, you played in 3 more games, but still, what was the biggest change you made in that offseason to make that jump?
It's really just film study and watching myself on film. Just taking the time to really break down my game and from the top to the bottom and just seeing where things where I went wrong and where I could improve it or what I could have done better and just bringing them to real life and putting it to work in the off season and constantly repping it out.
New Mexico State is one of those programs that has a lot of narratives around them. Both positive, both negative. As someone who played there, what was your personal experience at the program?
Honestly, I wouldn't say we definitely didn't have the best culture when it came to coaching wise and of that nature. But what really helped my time in New Mexico State was my teammates and the guys that was around me. And they made that experience just one in a million. You know what I'm saying? We took a lot of losses, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, we definitely we made history and we brought the school's first bowl game in I want to say 50 plus years. So it was a great experience. But I really wish like the culture would have been a little better as far as like coaching and the staff around us. But other than that, it was all good. You can see now with the success they're having, they got like a solid foundation, solid coaching, a real solid scheme, and real people around them that want to see them win. So I wish nothing but the best for the program moving forward.
I think it has a lot to say, about dealing with adversity earlier in your career rather than later. You'd rather deal with adversity in your college career than the pro career you're having now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
When you decided to go to the CFL, the AAF was around back when you made that jump. Looking around at the other options, have you ever considered, hey, I want to go over and play in Europe or I want to come back to the States? Has that ever crossed your mind?
It crossed my mind back when I had first came out of college and I didn't get an opportunity due to COVID. So that's when it crossed my mind. But once I got an opportunity in Canada, I just kind of taken that opportunity and run with it, and just try to make the best of that opportunity, and whatever comes from that, then I'd assess it from there. But from this point on, I really just been focusing on keeping my talents in Canada for now. But we'll see. We'll see at the end of next year.
In 2020, you went to the College Gridiron Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
And showcases, a lot of them are real, a lot of them aren't. What was your experience at that particular showcase, and how much did that opportunity benefit you in the long run?
That was a pretty good showcase. I really felt like it possibly could have been, mapped out a little better and put together a little better. It was kind of all over the place. But, it's anytime you get an opportunity to be in front of that many scouts, especially coming fresh out of college and a guy in my position, you take that opportunity. You got to be grateful for that. So I am grateful for the opportunity and grateful that was my first stint in front of pro level scouts. But in the long run, I'm not sure if it just really benefited me in the long run. In my personal stance, some other guys, I know it benefited some other guys in a major way. But for me, in my personal stance, I don't really think it benefited me in a super major way.
I think that's the case with every showcase. They're different showcases, different experiences. Going into this year, 2024, with coming back to Hamilton. What do you have to say about the CFL and how they take care of their players? Because I've heard great reviews. The pay is amazing. How's the living? How's the fan interaction? How is it all?
To be honest, since I stepped foot in the CFL, I've really gotten spoiled being with two great organizations like Hamilton and Winnipeg, and fan bases that they just really, what I'm saying, they go hard about their teams for real. So being in those fan bases and in those environments, I can't say how great it really is, because I'll be shortchanging them for real, because they're just so energetic and they're so into it. Like, you could be in any of those cities and go out to get something to eat, and you're bound to run into a fan, and just by them seeing you, you're gonna put a big smile on their face. And as far as the league, how they treat their players, I've had no problems. I have no problems with the league. Anything like that, they what I'm saying, they treat us well. They get us nice little gear. I'm just grateful. It's the opportunity out there like that for me and other guys, and I really I'm really happy it's going well.
That's great to hear. And with the Ticats specifically, you had a rotating door at the quarterback position, but your main guy, Mr. Bo Levi Mitchell, CFL veteran. What do you have to say about him and the way he prepares and his leadership style?
Man, Bo's a solid guy. Like, Bo's a great guy, great locker room leader. He just, what I'm saying, the thing with football, I really just feel like he just has to get those reps under his feet. He battled with injuries and things of that nature. So I really feel like he really just couldn't get his rhythm and really go how he wanted to go. So a full off season with the playbook, a full off season with the coaches to really see what direction we really want to go, and being able to go over film that the mistakes we may have made last year, and be able to iron those out, and really show guys what Bo's about, because I really think he got a lot of juice left in the tank for real.
One of the most respected in the CFL, and I cannot wait to see what he does in 2024. He's also from Texas. You're from Dallas, the DFW area.
Yes,
DFW produces so many studs. Growing up in that environment, how did it push you towards greatness?
Oh, it definitely pushed me towards greatness, man. Just like from playing Pop Warner and Little League football in the area, man, you could be out there one Saturday and not know that you're playing with 4 or 5 pros, like future pros. And like, when I say pros, I'm not shortchanging the CFL, but out here, those are real NFL guys you're playing against. You know what I'm saying? And at a young age, and you come along in this area, and you know you take a guy from here, a guy from there, and a guy from here, and then you look up, and then you got a high school team with over six or seven guys that could potentially play at the highest level, and that's just really a blessing to come up and really see flourish and see the talent in the area really flourish and get a chance to play at the next level.
One question I wanted to ask you specifically towards you, you were 25 when you headed up to the CFL, and you bet on yourself. And that takes a lot of confidence and belief in yourself. Who around you inspired you to take that risk?
I wouldn't say it was like a specific person that inspired me or more so like that. It was just I always had this vision of, of playing at the professional level, and I always knew I was good enough, but I had when I came out with COVID and not having not getting a chance to do those little pre-draft interviews with teams and really talk to teams, and my name gets swept under the rug, and you know what I'm saying, and nobody hears about me for 2 years, and I go off the radar, and that little self-motivation was all I needed, and I was blessed with an opportunity with the spring league, and that's how Winnipeg saw me in 2020. I got blessed the opportunity to go out there for a few weeks, and that got shut down due to COVID, and that's what really gave me my opportunity. And once I got an opportunity to get in front of the front office in Winnipeg, I just really wanted to be able to show my talent to them. So.
Cedric, it's been amazing having this conversation with you. I learned a lot about your story in the CFL, and I can tell you the rest of the league is not ready for what you're about to do in 2024. When you look towards 2024, what are some of your individual goals, both on and off the field?
On the field, man, I really just want team success, man. I know if we produce wins as a team, that'll bring along all the accolades for me and my teammates. So just trying to take it a week at a time and go 1-0 every week, man, and try and battle and beat every week. And as far as off the field, man, I'm just really trying to be a great example for the community in Hamilton, not only Hamilton, but the people back home in the States and in Dallas more specifically. But just trying to be a great example and instead of solid standard for the people.
Without a doubt. Cedric, I wish you the best of luck in 2024, and reach out if you need anything.